Hello, chat. How's everyone doing today? Bone Salesman, good to see you here. Sandgripper, good to see you here. We Just Fall, good to see you here. Welcome. Hi. How's everyone doing? What did I do? I forgot to do a thing. I think everyone would be more surprised if I did manage to do everything in one day. On the improved starting to get over a cold. I have absolutely no energy and motivation today. Just zero. In City! It's choosing violence early today. I see how it is. Getting me off the starting soon screen, sending me straight into this one. That one and that one. Let's go. Yeah, choosing violence immediately. I'm not surprised. Whatever's going on with my hair, I'm so floofy right now. I'm floofy and I have a dad stash. A bristle baton of the Middle Ages. Right, there we go. Zesty. We got a habanero seed right at the end there. Whee!
Space!
And confirm. Hello, Dr. J. How are you doing today?
Alright.
As good as my hair would seem. It's so floofy. No, I went after work to try to pick up the hair color I wanted. Except the shop closed 8 minutes before I got there. Yeah. Yep. So there we find ourselves.
Space!
I agree. I'll immigrate. Rip. Yeah. Not ideal. Whatever. You wake up at midnight with a trillion thoughts, so I may pass out again soon. Ah, good. Hopefully you're down to a couple million rather than the trillion. Because that's a lot of thoughts. I don't think my brain can hold that many most days. If I tried to make it hold that many thoughts, at least some of them would just fall out again. Because that's how my brain works. Or, you know, doesn't work, as the case may be. Yep. Hunger's at 41%. Okay, I need to go get that. So plans for the verse today? Probably gonna go pick up some more boxes from those recover missions. The ones we sort of hover over the location and the yoink. That was the plan anyway. Who the heck knows what's going to actually happen that way? Where is it? Upstairs here. Must be upstairs here. Way down that hallway. Way down the hallway I didn't go down. Yeah, it is. Of course it is. Noodles. Who wants noodles? Oh yeah. Noodle balls. Gotta get those noodle balls. Nope, still not full. Flawless. Okay. Needle containers are wrong on all the levels. Yep. But better than only having like burrito. We have burrito and burger. We're like the two only ones we had for years. So having more choices is good. Let's give us noodles in the box. Noodles! Get your noodles! Noodles! Yeah, I don't know why there's like a second layer inside it, like a foil layer inside the noodle layer. It's weird.
Welcome, thank you, to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been please visit.
Boxes o'clock. Boxes, get your boxes. Yeah, look, it makes sense that the monthly subscriber flare for this month is like plushy boxes. Please go up.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Contracts. Crusader, right? Yeah, Crusader. after doing a perfectly reasonable number of these during my marathon stream on Thursday. Which, by the way, thank you again, chat, for just like the ridiculous level of support during that. I'm better part of halfway to my next reward. Yeah, getting these rewards requires a lot of boxes moved, chat. Like a lot of boxes moved. These two are actually closer than I thought they'd be. Hurston is just absolutely soaring off ahead.
I was just wondering if you're going to help us out with another contract.
Hey, buddy, you got
I'm really thrilled. Good luck out there.
Hurston. They don't care. But everyone helps them anyway. Because they have the black and gold paint job. The nerds love the black and gold. And the lice hate the sugar.
Shields off. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
That Orban one should make it, right? We'll have a try.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
There we go. Look at the pretty marble. I do really love the look of Crusader. I think CIG have done an amazing job with the texture and like coloring on the cloud planet. Sorry, on the gas giant we have. I think it's the only gas giant so far, right? None of the pyro ones, the gas giants. No, they're all. It's only Crusader so far. I think Nyx. Is it Nyx that had one? Magnus? No. Nyx has the. Nyx has the destroyed planet. Or moon, but.
Quantum travel complete.
Yep. Let's go. Which systems are gas giants beyond Crusader? I'd go through and check on the website map, except loading the website map hurts Chrome. Then again, who knows if they're going to give us points of interest on those. Yeah, but Chrome hurts Chrome. That's true. Chrome does hurt Chrome, can confirm. But even though I know Google's selling all of my data, it's much less frustrating than watching Microsoft sell all my data instead. The first time I launched up Edge and I went to the MSN homepage, and the MSN homepage was, I'm gonna call it 95% ads. I stopped. I'm just like, I can't do this. This is simply beyond me. Health alerts on chroming. Everything's shiny, not to fret.
Shields on.
That or, ride with me to Valhalla, all shiny in chrome. Oh, drop show just popped in. I'm getting into render range. What's my altitude? Yeah, spawn in, please. I was banging. Ah, that's normal. You just kind of get used to weird noises. Though this isn't a Drake ship, so there probably shouldn't be any weird noises. I fly too many Drake ships, and it's like crunch, little creak and grind and bang, and just like, it's normal ship noises.
Systems activating.
I believe the technical term of what's happening right now is yoink. Blue. There we go. I can't see the little baby bit. Oh, there it is. Hey, what up, Rap? How you doing? What? Oh, gosh, okay. You can go over here somewhere. Because I have managed to stuff up. Okay, now the banging's back in force. The banging's back in town, banging's back in town. There it is. Weekend, you happy? It is a good time. New hairstyle? Yeah, I'm gonna get some color into it soon. But I went to buy the color today, and the shop that I buy my hair color from closed an hour before I got there. Which made me sad. Yeah, that's right. Isn't it? That looks right. Okay, that is right. Just losing my mind. Pretty standard stuff, really. We're picking up. So this is a recovery mission where you've got to go and collect up resources from ground locations that are hostile. The intent, I believe, was to land at them and like fight the NPCs and grab the cargo with handheld cargo tools or whatever. The actuality is you fly over to where they spawn, hover above them in a vehicle with a tractor beam, like the raft or a caterpillar, and yoink them from above. Yoink. The banging is normal. The explosions you have to watch out for. Do you think I need the bumper sticker on this car, which is if this van's a rockin', don't come a knockin'. It matches the sticker that says if this engine's a knockin'. How much SCU do we have permission? About 80. About 80. And then you also get some bonus ones. Also, my dude is still carrying noodles. For some reason. Couldn't tell you why. It's weird because there's turrets there that I guess are meant to discourage people from hovering at the raft, but they don't work. So this location doesn't have turrets. The locations which are like right next to hostile facilities, those turrets will shoot you if the server's performing well. But this location doesn't have turrets. As notes, players bypassing covered areas to recover mission containers will now know there's ground to air munitions, probably. Oh. Where's that? Which patch? No, is that from? You're done with Hurston Dynamics and Microtech? Your head? Ah, uh-oh. You're done with Hurston Dynamics and Microtech onto Carpop. I'm missing 1,000 SC, then Crusader, but 100 of the big cargo missions there. Lifts are broken. Yeah. That's why I'm doing these ones, because I don't feel like dealing with the cargo lifts. That said, the Evacardi 4.3 patch notes say that they might be going to all waves. This weekend, maybe? Maybe? Because, you know, they'll mess with things that play a heavier shape. It's true. Never even attacked the places that had turrets. Yeah, so I've been very nearly murdered a couple of times by the ones that are on Yella around one of the underground facilities that's hostile. Just because not the location itself has the turrets, but like there's an underground facility like 1.4 kilometers away that is hostile.
Shields off.
OM1, let's go.
Quantum travel
Hello.
complete.
Game, why you do this to me? Obstructed by what? So it's also 7 million in range, so once you're close they can't shoot you.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum
Okay.
travel.
It was a moon, but allegedly. First time I actually play Star Citizen, I'm playing Star Citizen 2. Nice!
Quantum travel complete.
Gonna go Crusader. We'll see if this works.
Quantum travel engaged.
You know, like I'd love to have all of the locations done, but I don't expect that to actually work. poems. That's not an orbital marker, right? That's planet. Yeah, that's ArcCorp. Everything is broken. You hope you have all 4 done by Sunday evening. That'd be neat. I'm yeah, you can see I'm 4th reward for ArcCorp, 2nd reward for Hurston, 3rd reward for Crusader. Taking the long way. Yes, this is 9 8 SCU boxes, so smaller than 9? No, it's 10. Apparently I'm really bad at Tetris. Whatever.
Shields on. Quantum travel complete. Shields off.
Welcome back from the ads chat. I do apologize for that. What faction are you farming a CU for right now? Crusader right now.
Quantum travel.
Running Crusader right now.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, I'm just trying to knock him out. Also, I really don't mind doing these missions. They're actually quite fun. Like just relaxing, right?
Shields on.
Scoot. Good enough. Press 2 minutes for landing. Gave me a bay. I put in the middle one again. Okay. You hope they fix the raft lifts dies sometimes? Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. It's a lot annoying. It's a lot annoying. City lights. Shine brighter. Teo!
Landing gear down. Engines off.
me thinking I was being very careful and clever when it comes to stacking them actually has zero depth perception. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Nailed it. It's definitely faster with the Atlas. This isn't too bad. Much faster than by hand. 8 SCU crates? Correct. So this is 10 8 SCU crates doing one of these recover large resource. So recover large cargo ones. So they give you 80 SCU per drop off. Plus, I think it's 10 bonus for doing it. Yeah, we'll have a look at that numbers. Journal. Uh, 813.
Well, everything looks in order, so let me get you paid. But the most valuable reward is knowing that you help people today.
Also the money you're giving me. Yeah, 903. So you're getting 90 SCU credit for delivering 80 as a bonus for finishing the mission. Apparently the raft lift mostly dies if you interact with it a bunch of times close together. If you just do like each input once, it doesn't break as often, apparently. Fortunately, the missions that I'm doing right now only requires the raft to work once. I don't need to stress about it, you know, not working when I'm doing it. So when I'm getting in and out constantly. Yeah, tip works. English is stupid. Contracts. I love that all these locations are named. You only really find out about the names of them when you're doing missions because there's no like beacon to get to them.
Thank you for taking on this contract. Every
one's called
single
half
one of our
stacked.
contractors is a valuable
Or half
contributor
stacked.
to Crusader. Good luck.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged.
Off we go back to the location. Grab more boxes. Yay, more boxes. Boxes, 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 boxes. By the way, giveaway was drawn.
Quantum travel complete.
And it went to Skin Pegasus, who won it. So goes to Skint, who's already claimed it, I think. He responded to my message instantly. It's great.
Shields on.
Yep. What? Missile?
Attack on
Ow.
shields.
Where are the inbound missiles from? I don't know where these missiles are hitting me from, chat.
Destroyed. Shield failure. Gun weapons on. Engines destroyed.
I'm very confused as to why I'm taking a beating from a Gladius right now.
Engines destroyed.
Cool. Griefer. Yep. Sorry, PvPer. Fart CMDR. Love it. Yeah. No point getting out of it. Because obviously they're after the ship to PvP in. Absolutely. And parking yourself above a known pickup location is the honourable thing to do. Taking an empty raft? Yup. Yeah, whatever. Unfortunately, I hadn't saved over there. But didn't you have so much fun? Yeah, that's the word. Fun. Either because it was a soft death, it doesn't actually count for them as like as murder, I guess. Apparently. Whatever. Yeah, this idiot. Art CMDR. I mean, I really shouldn't be surprised with a name like that, but whatever. Who cares? Must also be a child with a name like that. There was one day, one server I was on, an org was camping all the orbital markers around, I think it was Crusader. They were camping all the orbital markers and murdering anyone in a cargo ship. Because, you know, there you go. That's what they're doing. Dude forgot his pants. Should we tell him? You forgot to put your legs on. Like an escort? Yeah, but I can't really ask for those on Twitch. People in who kill ships in Elite Dangerous during community goals. Yeah.
Now arriving.
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
This is when I arrived to do the mission in a Polaris, right? Dr. JC, there should be opportunities for PvP, and PvP is a perfectly fine part of this game. What isn't great is fights where there is no real way to fight back. Like, if I was a much better pilot than that, I probably would have been able to hit them a couple of times.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
But that's not a fight that I was going to win. If they were going to say it was pirating,
Has been set.
if I'd been sent a message or received an in-game call saying give me half your stuff, that'd be pirating. No. What it ended up being was, yeah, like you said, I hesitate to call it griefing. If it happens once, fine. If I fly back over there now and they ping me again, then they do it again, yeah, griefing.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Minute 18. Okay. Not that long. Where is my... Nice. I'm just sitting there camping that spot trying to... Oh, absolutely. This stage of the game, they're hindering in the game more as testing the systems. There, me go shoot holders. Yeah, it's pretty dumb. Then you can close the finding. Yeah, look, I don't believe in taking things too seriously. So I have a pink racing suit to match my pink pulse. I mean, it's hard to say you're surprised by this.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval.
The old pocket rocket.
Your vehicle is
Wild. Because of course I've got this. I just need 100 referrals, chat, to get the pink so to get the pink version of the Freelancer Max. How many rest do I have on the new system? Donut. 0. You're flying into Gladius, meet by 18 turrets. Yeah. Well, I mean, against the Gladius, they're not going to pick a fight with a Polaris because the point defense will shoot them. Like, they can't out-damage the shields in a Gladius. Other vehicles can out-damage the shield recovery. But yeah, the Gladius would get PDC'd. Which a lot left. On the old system, I had 76 referrals, I think. But yeah, the new system has reset it, so we're now progress on both systems. So if I get 100 referrals in the new system, I'll be at 176 on the old system. Unfortunately, I'm not one of the people who's willing to... On you go. Request clearance. I'm not one of the people who's willing to spend $4,000 on an alt account that I then send the, finances across to my main account. I'm not saying that's what a lot of people have done, but it seems like something that people have done. Just buy 100 alt accounts? Yeah, I have one alt account. It's Farah Salt. Get it? What about a second salty Farah Salt? Well, apparently Star Citizen allows up to 50 character names, so... Or Epson Farasol. I've previously had characters like Farrah Nutmeg and you know, Farrah Thyme and Farrah Cumin and oh, no, that guy's invisible. Dr. J doesn't exist. Or it does exist. Now it doesn't exist again. And the gaslighting is real.
Quantum travel.
Ow. Why did it run 2 notifications today? I'm baffled, chat. Sometimes no notification, sometimes 2, sometimes, you know, 1 but hours late. While I wait for the fly over there, new NDA patch being tested for Star Citizen patch 4.3. Currently avocados, testing focus stability, Onyx facilities, mission distribution updates, hangar spawning, dynamic snow, data improvements, Vault sniper rifle, Zenith. There you go. Okay. Onyx facilities. A new investigation mission set at approximately 100 newly added abandoned research locations spread throughout Stanton. While ASD is abandoning these facilities, players and mercenary NPCs alike will be exploring these derelicts associated science and development installations to recover data, solve puzzles, and uncover the mysteries within these hazardous environments. With the release of Alpha 4.3, the first 2 wings will be available, with the third and concluding chapter to this part of the regen crisis arriving in the following month in Alpha 4.3.1. Arden Malor, a new mission giver from Hokrau Agency, tasks you with venturing into the facilities, recovering whatever research data still exists, and uncovering the true extent of ASD's experimentation into the regen crisis. Upon completion of the Phase 1 missions, 4 new mission tracks within the facility become available through 2 open wings of the facilities. These must be completed in succession before becoming repeatable in any order. Retrieve energy anomaly data, retrieve security data, seismic data, and power usage data. These new mission tracks will take you through the 2 new wings, so the 2 open wings of the Onyx facilities. Discover multiple data collection points containing valuable research data and audio logs that reveal mysterious circumstances behind the facility's abandonment. No, these are shared publicly. They now share all of the patch data. I'm restricted from showing footage, screenshots, or video. I am not restricted from talking about the tests and discussing the patch notes. Yeah, patch notes have become public because every single time they did an NDA patch note, it was immediately leaked. Like 30 seconds later, the whole thing was shared on Reddit. The two mission tracks are the research labs and engineering, hazardous power systems and radiation zones, while demonstrating careful environmental awareness and planning. Mission distribution tech updates, updated way of directing players around locations for missions that are unlimited, such as hauling, Wicklow, and the new Onyx location missions. This system should greatly improve location spreading when new players are attempting the same missions. New sniper rifle, which is the Zenith, introducing a powerful new weapon that combines the raw punch of a charged sniper shot with the rapid fire precision of a marksman rifle. The Zenith rifle's ability to automatically charge when held gives you more flexibility in the battlefield at the cost of being able of being audible to possible hostiles. The Zenith comes with the first optic and built-in charge and a heat tracker, as managing heat is crucial and overheating renders the weapon temporarily inoperable. Players can test out the Zenith sniper rifle in single weapon elimination, so feedback can be easily provided. That's just kind of okay. Fast-ish zoom. 4 to 8 times zoom. Relatively fast rate of fire. So 3 rounds for a charge shot. This issue causing the Volt shotgun to cause knockdowns unintentionally. Ammo type availability in stores has been greatly increased and balanced across all weapon shops. Dynamic snows rolled out, using the same tech that powers dynamic rain. Further ladder systems, we've seen the talks about that. Cargo, so, more bug fixes for cargo. Please be fixed. Let's try this one. Go. Ram. You tried the same mission like me? Okay. It's called recover large cargo. It's 150,000 UEC. It's called recover large cargo, I think is the name for it. Yeah, large goods recovery on the Crusader ones. Welcome, bud. Good.
Shields on. Quantum travel complete. Shields up.
Skint with
Happy Space Day.
with 500 biddies. Thank you so much, Skint. Appreciate it, bud. Which space, similar words, right? Apparently. You're welcome, Skin. I've got using the merch store that I use, I've got the ability to, and I try to send a message to everyone who orders something, and I try to make it personalized. Zesty. I think it's important to acknowledge that, you know, you've chosen to spend your money on the merch that I sell, and I really appreciate it. let's get out of here.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Now, are they going to still be there? I reckon they will, probably, right? They're almost certainly going to still be there.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Go.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel. Shields on. Weapons on.
The other good news is bypasses the elevators the moment they recover from the ship ones, but you have to do a bit of ship-to-ship combat for 100 PSQ. Oh no, so we just follow, if you're doing the ones I'm doing right now, unless there's a PvPer camping the location, you can just hover above the location and loot the stuff. Ignore the ships and load up a Polaris. Yeah. I mean, the Polaris does eventually get, like, absolutely hammered. Why is something missiling over there? Polaris. Yep, they're still camping at chat.
Attack on shields. Engines destroyed. Engines destroyed. Landing gear down. Landing complete.
In the ADSCU ones, yep. Can confirm. Where the heck is the button for this one, chat? There's an enter turret button here somewhere, chat.
Systems activated. Systems on. Weapons on. Weapons on. Shields on.
Where the heck is this button?
Shields.
I don't know where the button is, chat. There's a turret button here somewhere. I don't know where the heck it is. Bows and arrows, yeah. Bit of that. There's a turret button here somewhere, chat. I just don't know where it is. You're right there. There. Thank you. Cool. The turret's been absolutely destroyed immediately. You know, as happens. Jean Guillard. Anyway. There's two of them over there. Pair of idiots.
I'm on fire! Oh god! I can't pull myself out.
Yeah.
What the? You want me to Rick about it?
Yep. Can confirm. What's the location? Yellow. It's called heck is the name of this location? I can't remember the name of it right now. Yeah, it's, you know, scumbagging. Yep. So how's our line going? But yes, there's two gladiuses just camping that location, so I can't get the mission done. Night Roo. It happens. Yeah, that was a gladius and a saber. Night Roo, there's a couple of so yes, PvP. However, this is the second time at the same location. If it's if you're doing it in a way that's designed to detract from someone else's gameplay, then, you know, I'm not the one sitting here saying it needs to be that they need to be permabanned. It's just it's inappropriate conduct. I feel dirty right now, Chad. Maybe don't go calling other chatters in, you know, names. I don't think being banned is being permanently banned for someone, so for something like this, is the right action. But also at the same time, thinking this is an okay piece of thinking that doing something like this is okay is also kind of like incorrectly. Yeah, I understand, Night Rob. Wow. All right, have a day, bud. I understand people's frustration with griefing. I've played this game and other games like it for long enough to not really be affected by it that much. But like, I do think there has to be a line drawn at some point between PvP and griefing. And griefing, which is where you're trying to ruin someone else's day, is not appropriate. One of the biggest streamers, I disagree with the biggest streamer part. I know who you're talking about. Not the type of content I personally watch, but I understand. And there's also a reason why I'm a tiny but, you know, long-term streamer. Snowboard World Sandbox game, which is apparently an excuse for it to be okay to just like exist to like have everyone else having a bad day. Like that's my question here, Nairo, is I think that the people should be permabanned for camping a cargo location? Probably not. Do I think that these people should be made aware that there are consequences for going outside of acceptable PvP? Yes, I do think that. But the details as to what the level of repercussions should be, that's not for me to decide. I also understand Dr. J and yours position saying that, you know, the game should self-manage this stuff a bit. Gunner, don't... Reporting someone for calling someone a moron in chat is disingenuous when you're sitting here arguing that camping a cargo location is PvP. Oh my god. You're just following the terms of service, Rich? Fair enough. I wish you the best of luck in trying to get someone's account punished for calling someone a moron. Good luck with that one. If this personal attack of calling you a moron has truly hurt you so very deeply, good luck existing, I guess? You're an ABS. Ah, okay. You got blown up in Quantum? Really? Oh, that happens. Flew through the planet? Ah, classic. Must be the pink undersuit, clearly. Yes, me in my raft and a pink undersuit was there. You could have been there to help you. I appreciate the thought. Or, you know, lack of thought. Crispy frame rate. Okay, don't not have a day. Just have a day.
And this.
I'm not sure how that's the argument here.
We have the local Hello Kitty suit wearing raft pilot. Here we observe him in his natural habitat. A discarded ship. Watch as the wreckage burn from the panther damage from the enemy gladius. Vengeful prey. As they land, they pick up and play with their food, hoping to tenderize it or to mark it against enemy griefers. It is not known what the meaning of this ritual is, but for now, let us watch as the miracle of nature takes place.
I mean, at least these two idiots have a sense of humor. Like, they're committed to the bit.
Hiding the corpse under a piece of wreckage. The gladius pilot crawls underneath.
No, you're like, I'm reporting that person for calling me a moron.
A
That
failure
Bob.
of monumental proportions.
I don't think you understand the
This behavior is thought to mimic mating rituals.
logical
and
fallacies
is
you're
a
following
way
here.
Of marking the kid.
I don't know.
Watch now as he observes the eyes of his victim,
It's like,
hoping for a solitary flicker of life.
yeah. I don't think I can explain to you the issue with your thought process here, Nairu. I appreciate the content and the viewer you're giving me and the ads that are being presented to you. However, I'm not certain you understand. It's Sandbox.
Put 'em on the grill.
Ah, yes. The argument for everything.
I have us a barbecue. Ooh, that's a toasty Bob. Rotate him, get a good char on that Bob. Get the other side. We want to make sure he's nice and moist on the inside, but charred on the outside. God damn, that's some good grilling. Get him in a smoky mesquite.
Hi everyone, we've recently received a lot of reports detailing excessive griefing and would like to take a moment to openly address the feedback and share our stance. For a majority of these matters, a PvP solution is preferable. Frequently when these scenarios are reported to us, we encourage those who feel like they are being targeted to rally with their friends and orgs and attempt to fight back. We're not here to protect players from aggressors, pirates and PvPers. A big part of Star Citizen is about that dichotomy, that epic clash that occurs when opposing forces meet and rally others to their cause. The wars at Jumptown are a prime example of the exciting emergent gameplay that can blossom when a lawful player comes face to face with an outlaw. However, there is a line that is occasionally crossed where the players are going outside of the bounds of immersing themselves as a pirate/PvPer. Some users are going out of their way to leverage live streams and other mediums or to excessively grief. In many of these cases, it's no longer about enjoying the game, but rather disrupting it. Stream sniping, pad ramming, firing into armistice zones, or utilizing various exploits to grief others. These are just a few examples of excessive griefing, which we do not tolerate. If you find yourself on the receiving end of this, we are more than happy to investigate, and in cases where it's warranted, we will absolutely intervene. Simply reach out to us through the support page and make sure to provide as much information as possible. Screenshots and video always help. In addition to better monitor preventing excessive griefing, we're also exploring a number of in-game changes that should help considerably. More information on that at a later time. And of course, in the future, the law system will also play a stronger role in creating consequences for unlawful behavior. Yeah. So that's the line that they have to not cross. One sec. Yeah, Ram, it works pretty well, assuming there's no one camping the spawn. So camping the locations. Jingirad? Yeah. So this is the one. This is one of the two that got me just then. The other one was a fart commander. Well, at least you don't use the kitty undersuit anymore. I know. I'm so happy with that change because it means that everyone's running around in unique outfits rather than everyone just rocking the standard, like white undersuit. Well, with the exception of being during free flight where everyone was stripped of their gear by script kiddies. Because yeah, back before they rolled out the changes to like the kill tracking, yeah, there was Dr. J. I hesitate to call it hacking. It was script kiddies. It was script kiddies running a tool that would kill everyone on the server and then loot their gear. And it was after a period they increased the strictness of their anti-cheat tools, which stopped it from happening anymore. So like they identified what was causing it and then resolved it. That resolved it, but it took them a couple of days. Permissions in Discord for Sand Ripper. Sure.
I just saw that you're unable to complete the contract. I hope everything's okay. Talk soon. Welcome aboard. Looking forward to working with you again. You have all the details. Good
Done.
luck.
Fixed. Yeah, so the General channel, you can always have voice chat in. The live channel, only people who I've given a specific role to can voice chat. Hopefully they patched out the vulnerability. I'm not sure what it was, candidly. The anti-cheat does block it, but I think some things were a little bit too client authoritative. So it'll require them to go through and reconsider the logic of it.
Citizens like us be courteous to your fellow citizens. Keep conversations and mobiles reasonable. The shared spectrum now approaches.
Yeah, so whatever their whatever was causing it, it was just a bit too client authoritative. So they'll just have to go through the logic of it to resolve it without having to rely on the anti-cheat. Yeah, is what it is. It just sucked that it happened during free flight, so a lot of people who were trying the game out for the first time just got ruined. Yeah, couldn't tell you, I don't know. But yeah, you'd hear, when it was occurring, people would hear the sound of being incapacitated. Then they'd lose all their gear. And then if they were out in the world, they'd get incapacitated and, lie on the ground incapacitated. But if they're in a armistice zone, they would just hear the beeping and lose all their gear. So whatever the cause of it was, it just meant it was an awful experience for people doing it. Which sucks. I hate that.
Now arriving. Tram now approaching. Stand clear. Doors are now
Done.
closing. Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear.
Initially in New World, you could inject code via chat. Sanitize your inputs, developers. Otherwise, you have little Bobby tables. And everybody loves little Bobby tables.
But we're an expanding system, and on our core, all the common laws are still in effect.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you. Please visit us again.
Yeah. Little pocket rocket's a lot of fun. Even if only to do the Futurama little scooter moments going between two locations. Back in one sec, Chuck.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Also, Chad, if any of you didn't understand the Little Bobby Tables reference, it's a XCD skit panel comic thing. I word good, chat. Waiting for the vehicle to get here so I can start flying. I'm still a little bit sad that when I went to get my hair color today, to buy the hair color, 8 minutes late. This is rude. 8 minutes. Oh well, whatever. So I went to collect the hair color I want for redoing my hair, and the store closed 8 minutes before I got there. I understand, nobody wants to work on a Saturday, but yeah, their trading hours have changed for this year, and I had forgotten that partly, but also I thought I'd make it in time anyway. Making up for the non-hair dyeing by dyeing in-game. I do that a lot anyway. Let's be entirely clear here. That's why my hair is all floofy and weird today.
Systems activated. Systems on.
Skirt. My hair is amazing. Not so much today, but thank you for the thought. I have unrealistically high expectations of my hair. Because I fully commit to the bit. Let's go. Let's go. It's just like poison. Wait, what? Poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. Poison specifically kill Cusco. It raining a lot, chat. Hot diggity dog. Also, I appreciate that albino black sheep reference. My horse is amazing. Give it a lick. It tastes like raisins. You tug on his mane, he turns into a plane. I'm old, okay? Heritage listed? Me? Yeah. I've got a heritage listing for this streaming channel at this point. An unsuccessful streamer who still persists despite doing it for 11 years. Your amazing horse is the best meme of the 2010s. Pretty solid. Pretty solid meme. Right up there with Badger Badger. Badger 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 Duck Badger Duck. It's also a cognito hazard for anyone born like in the 80s and early 90s. Like, that's going to be rattling around in your head somewhere. Hydrate. Thanks, buddy. Nearly there. 2003. Ah, okay. Right up there with what was the name of that website? There was a website with like a whole bunch of web playable games around the same era. What was it? No, not Strongbat. Strongbat is of the same era, though. Yeah, with all the Flash games, like the Henry Stickmin series and like the tank. There was like a tank battle game. Newgrounds, yeah, that's the one. Newgrounds, home of the clicking hazard that taught us all how to manage infosec and weebles. Yeah. And also why Canadians are always represented by someone having their head open up as like a clamshell. Because, again, the older memes. Let's go. Let's go. Go.
Engaged. Quantum travel complete.
So I've gone to a different planet, so a different moon. If they're here or if they arrive during it,
Quantum travel.
they're almost certainly stream sniping.
Quantum travel complete.
To a serving opportunity be easier. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Let's be clear.
Shields on.
Like, if I was working to server hop, I'd just bedlog, change servers, jump back to doing the mission, but I won't be given the same mission on a server on a different server. A random C2 off in the distance. And there was a reclaimer over there. Suspiciously isol ship? Yes. Everything's a trap. AAT-34 turret. I'm a little bit concerned about this one, chat. I should be okay because it's not flagged as hostile, but we'll see what happens, right?
Space!
Indeed.
Shields off.
Uh-oh. What do you reckon, chat? Is it going to shoot me?
Shields on.
I agree. I agree. Until that minimum range. There's no minimum range because that looked like a that looked like a gun turret. Just try. There's no possible failure on this one, right? Boxes, little boxes. Well, at least this time it's in the daytime, so I can kind of see what I'm doing. As I tragically block the view from my dining table. Would have correctly followed the right. Why are you booing me? I'm right. It's a mission involving cows and tractor booms and beams and tipping. It's like, go here, gather this unmarked vehicle, and use the tractor beam to steal some cows. So steal some quasi grazers from this field. Why? Because it'll be funny. Right. Crop circle on the way out. That would be pretty glorious. That would be pretty glorious. I'd love that one. Like, you'll get a CS1 community service. Just like, stop that. We're constantly at risk of invasion by hostile aliens. And you're out here cow tipping and cattle rustling. Meanwhile, someone somewhere is yelling at me in Texan. What the heck? Okay, what's happened with that one, Chad? Why is that box so incorrectly placed? That's better. Better. I'm really bad at like depth perception on this closest rung, apparently. You do it. Spawned a counter mission from an agent Molly to investigate the disappearance. I mean, they've got Gillian Anderson as a voice actress already. Just saying. Can we get you in to do like 20 minutes of voice capture? What for? Well, we've got this character we're going to have out investigating crop circles. She's just like, fine. Let's go. You're Dachovi, do it. You're sure? You sure they would do it? Yeah, she would. Exactly the sort of role that she'd be like, fine. Let's go. David Dustin. Ah, okay. I didn't remember the actor's name. That would be funny. It's like, so how much of the backers' money did you spend for this gag? $20,000. Worth it? Oh, I don't think so, Dr. J. Weird question to ask, though.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Contact.
There's a hostile gladiator behind me. It's McGrady. Hi, McGrady. I'm gonna reach the $12,000 give you a snap, and I would have earned it. you down.
Landing gear down.
A little bit faster than that. Thank you.
Contact.
Hmm?
Engines off.
There we go. You know, I had someone today? No, Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. I had someone once again say that I should be on like radio or voice acting, which I personally don't get. It's very weird when I hear myself like on the stream on, I don't know, Futch's stream or watching back one of my VODs. I sound nothing like I think I sound. I have a nice voice. I hate my own voice. I think that's a fairly common thing. My voice is nice. I'll take it. It certainly helps that I've got the right sort of microphone for my style of voice. I don't know why. Every now and again, I'm like in voice chat with Butcher while he's streaming, and I don't speak very much on there because, you know, it's not about me. But when I hear myself speak on the stream, it just sounds so bad over there. I don't know why, but it really does sound trash. And it annoys me a bit. I don't hate how I sound in my stream, but it's another one of those ones as well where, right, it depends on what you're listening on. Like because I'm listening to myself right now live with my, you know, studio monitor speakers, which aren't super bassy. So when I listen on something like my, you know, Sony over-ear headphones, suddenly, like, I'm super, super bassy sounding because of just how the headphones are tuned. And then I'll listen on, like, my phone in bed because I couldn't be bothered grabbing my headphones or even my earphones. And it's, like, super tinny and weird. Buttery biscuit bass. Mm-hmm. It's all about that bass. About that bass. No treble. The funny thing is I've got all of my like mixer settings set to like no EQ at all on this. There's actually a really, there's a very, very odd effect on my Behringer Ultra Voice mixer. It's called a de-esser, and it sounds really odd. Hang on, I'll turn it up a bit as I continue to speak. And this is called a de-esser, and it really like trims. That's the high frequency de-esser. If I bring it back, it sounds back normal again. And this is the low frequency de-esser, which somehow removes 95% of my voice if I bring it up to like a moderate attack. And it sounds so weird. It's like I've suddenly lost 20 years of my life. Seriously, and it sounds like I'm talking through like a tannoy. It's like, and here we have Farrah on the overhead. All right, passengers, please make sure to return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts as we approach for landing. Also, you might want to get those barf bags because this one's going to be spicy. Like, it just sounds so weird. The 1980s wants its audio back. Hey. Fair. That's not even like full attack. Hang on, full attack is like this. It really genuinely does just remove everything. And then there's this one, which again, it just sounds so weird. I hate it. Oh, that's the wrong knob. I've just absolutely stuffed that. Good job, me. I managed to completely break my noise gate because that's just what I do. Apparently. Okay, that's fixed it. Cool. Hopefully that's not too aggressive. It sounds like it's okay. Wait, 20 years ago isn't the 80s? Oh dear. Oh dear. A de-hisser that makes it sound more hissy? Yes. Absolutely. There's also one which is... Where is it? Hang on. Okay, that was actually... I lie. That was the wrong effect. That was the enhancer. There's another one on here which is the de-esser, which is the one that really gets my head. You can set the frequency of it, then you can set the attack of it, or the threshold of it, and it just sounds so dang odd. Like, you can just slowly dial it through your voice to get rid of the specific frequencies that you don't want to exist, and it just gets rid of that specific frequency. And I can sort of dial it through the range, and you can see it just sort of go. It gets rid of bits of my voice, just to and I understand why this one exists. It's just so odd. It sounds so strange to me. And that's without doing really silly things. It's when I start to mix with my actual mixer that things get really strange. But I'm going to try not to. Casting to you from the bottom of the garden pond. Ribbit, or something. I don't know. Yeah. There's some hilarity to be had with those effects. Of course, I also have my reverbs for when you want to make sure that everyone knows that you're coming to them live from your bathroom. Or the hanger. Hello! Hello, Paglamia! How are you doing today? Waking up for concert hall performance? Yeah, absolutely. I think this is the one. Yes. You gotta get out there for arena level performances. That's when we run. New species of stick insect in Australia, 40 centimeters long, the wings and everything. Oh, cool. That's not going to be as bad as when they found a new species of spider in Sydney. Nope, wrong one. By the power of Grayskull! Please don't sue me. Alright, that's the one I normally leave on. A new species of how many? About 3 is the candid answer. It is a new species of Sydney funnelweb that they found, which is about 50% bigger, more venomous, and more aggressive, because of course it is. And would you like to know what the name of this new species of spider is? And please note, I am not messing with you on this one. It is, in fact, called the Newcastle Big Boy. Yep. The name of the new spider is the Newcastle Big Boy. Please don't Google it. They're horrific. I can't. Too late. Oh, there is something that's going to live with you forever, Yuzen.
Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Funnel loop explains a lot. Yep. Yes, that's correct, Sangoper. It's the Newcastle Big Boy. That's right over there with the Thagomizer in like entertainingly named things in the animal kingdom. They just look like tarantulas without as much fuzz and much more aggressive and much more deadly. It is a new species. It is a different genome to the standard Sydney funnel web.
Please visit us again.
Because of course it is.
Goodbye.
Yep. I mean, you can understand why they called it a big boy. So who did it bite? Everybody, of course. No, it's like 50% bigger. It's huge. Like, substantially bigger. Was I looking at this? That one. Yeah. Yeah, the spiders in Australia are a bit of a journey. They really are. The funny thing is, like, Australians have vastly different reactions. People who aren't specifically afraid of spiders in Australia have vastly different reactions to spiders. Yeah, nice, Ram. The raft can actually fit 2 of them onto it. So if you feel like being a bit sneaky, you can grab it, pick up all the stuff, drop the mission, grab it again, pick up a second load of cargo, and then go and deliver them on the bring us stuff mission set. Chat, I'm very sorry to do it to you, but I'm actually going to call things very early today. I was planning on streaming for the full duration today, but my spine is hurting me and I don't want to sit down for the rest of my stream. But you lose the extra tennis to you. That's correct. Yeah. I've just been doing them one at a time. Also because it makes the NPCs unhappy. Which, you know, if it's Hurston, good. Yeah, chat, I'm going to wind things up. I do apologize for winding things up earlier than usual today. Normally I try to stream for about another hour or so from here. But yeah, today I'm kind of cooked. I don't know why, chat. I've been so tired and I've like been getting sick more often recently and just genuinely struggling. So I do apologize. I should be back on tomorrow. I don't know what exactly I'm going to be playing tomorrow. It probably will be Star Citizen, honestly. I need to sit down and grind out these missions. I need to get them done. Either way, take care of yourselves. I'm going to send you across to Futcher because he's doing a drops stream at the moment. And I'll hopefully see you over there. Take care of yourselves. And for those on YouTube, we'll wind things up there.